is going to be our transverse or rotational lunge. You could kind of call it a squat over to one side. There's a little bit of blurring of the motions involved. But essentially, what we're going to look for is instead of a forward lunge like so, we're going to do kind of like a stepping motion out to the side, and then crease more over to one hip and then drive out of it. So we're going to try and initiate a little more posterior lateral chain, big glute drive, maybe a little bit outside hamstring, depending on how much we want to bias into it, with a great hip hinge. So basically, we start with the feet together. We're going to step out and back. Usually as a rule, I like to think if you have your feet together like so, you take a step out, that's a pretty natural stance to sit into. Sometimes it's nice to have an edge of the mat or so you can come out, you can kind of step out a little bit, give you a little bit of guidance, so you can sit into the hip comfortably and then drive back out. So basically, we're going to have the feet together, step out to the side. We're going to really emphasize the crease into this hip. I want both knees to stay in line with the toes, including this backside here. Sometimes this will drag in a little bit from the adductor, which could cause some issues in the backside knee. So when we crease into the hip and we come across, I want to feel like a slight weight shift onto this side, maintaining a good tripod on the foot. Then I want to feel through the foot, driving from the bottom up, a pulse to the leg, which is going to return us to the standing position. And then it'd be back into the motion, shift into, and drive back out. Use a little bit, we can use a mat for a little bit of assistance on the spacing. Depending on how your hips feel and your proportions, you can try and come in a little bit wider, a little bit narrower. Usually the main errors are if you step out just in line with or too far back, the stance gets too narrow, too wide for it to feel comfortable, and everything just kind of falls apart. So we just get the right stance. We want to get the weight shift over top, and then the drive from the bottoms up as we come across. Eventually, as we get better at it, we can get a little bit more of a full weight shift over top and then drive out from one foot. But for now, we just want to focus on grooving the motion. If you're having a lot of problems with it, you can either just maintain the stance and just crease over to one side, drive up to what would be like the setup for a normal squat position, and crease over to the other side, then come back out. Just focus on that crease through each hip to feel does one kind of have a better hinge or a better groove into the motion. And we're trying to pick apart a squat pattern. This can help out a little bit too to see how one may be functioning better than the other, which might be throwing off some of our form.